That's a lot of, swiping on the apps, right? On the dating apps. 1,400 times. Oh my goodness. You know what Jewish people say all the time? They tried to kill us, they lost. Now let's eat. So this is kind of like Purim. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about interesting facts that I think you've never heard before about Purim, or at least I haven't. So I want to share it with you. Hi, I'm Leah. I'm a Jewish Orthodox mom living in Israel. Here I like to show the spiritual aspect of Judaism and how we can make our lives more meaningful no matter where we are and who we are.
Happiness for the Jewish people. We were saved from terrible things that could happen to us, and we were so happy.
So Purim, what is it? It's a Jewish holiday. We celebrate being saved from Haman, who wanted to kill all the Jewish people. And we celebrate this by reading the book of Esther, the book of the story of Purim. And what a miracle that the Jews survived another Holocaust, okay? Whatever his name was searching for a queen. It took over 1,400 contestants until he found Esther. That's a lot of, swiping on the apps, right? On the dating apps. 1,400 times. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what is the word Purim? Did you know it's not even Hebrew? It's basically a language called Akkadian. I mean, I haven't really heard of this, but Akkadian, okay? So the word Pur in Akkadian means lot, to cast lots. Im in Hebrew means plural, so Purim, so it's Akkadian and Hebrew together. That's what the word Purim actually means, lots. Now the Talmud says an interesting way to celebrate Purim, how we need to get drunk. We get intoxicated so we don't know the difference between good and bad, between Mordechai and Haman. That's what we're doing on Purim. Sometimes in life it's really hard to distinguish what's good, what's bad, especially today. Everything is extremely confusing.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead.
There's so much information on the internet, right? So it's like, what's good, what's bad? But the reality is, God gives a moral compass, which is the Torah, and teaches us how to live our lives. So to tell you the truth, now my life is a little more clear now that I know what's good and bad morally from God, because the reality in life, things can change all the time depending on what someone thinks, what someone says, and that's not how the Jewish people live our lives. We live our lives according to the morals of the creator of the universe, which makes everything simple and awesome and keeps us and the world healthy.
The motto of Purim is they tried to kill us, they failed, let's drink. And there's an interesting fun fact about Purim is that we have a mitzvah to get drunk on Purim, to lose it. Why? What's the whole deal with that? So we're supposed to reach a point where we can really see that God is in everything. He's also even in the bad, wicked things that happen to us. But the only way we can reach such a conclusion it's not just that God is not just in the good, He's also in whatever seems bad to us, is that we get really, really drunk. And then when we reach that high level, Baruch Mordechai, that Baruch is blessed and Haman is cursed, they mix up. And
then everything is cool,
everything is like it's good, everything is for the best. When a person is drunk, they feel like everything is it's all the same.
Or tired, just like you are right now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So happy Purim, happy Purim.
Queen Esther could have been vegetarian or vegan. Why? She was living in a non-Jewish palace, right? So she couldn't eat the meat, she couldn't eat the milk, she couldn't eat the bread, really, because it has to be made by Jews. So what did she eat? She was known to eat a lot of beans and nuts and things that she knew were definitely kosher. Can any of you guys relate, if you're not like in a kosher area with a lot of kosher restaurants? What are your go-to things to keep kosher when you're on vacation or something? But she had to do that all the time, Queen Esther. Every holiday funny that comes up. A lot of you have been asking, like, how do I celebrate this? What do I do? What blessings do I say? So I actually thought of you guys and made this Purim complete guide. What do we do on Purim? Step by step. What blessings do we say? It also has the whole full Megillah in Hebrew and English, so you can follow along when the Megillah is being read, and also the blessings we say for the Megillah before and after. I'm also describing the 4 mitzvahs we do on Purim and how to do them. It's at my Etsy store. You can go to the link below. I mean, honestly, for people like me who has to search 100 places to find what I actually have to do and the blessings I have to say and all this stuff, it's pretty cool. It's all together. So you don't have to look too many places, and you can print it out and take it to your shul, to your synagogue when they read the Megillah, or at home just to study it and see what is Purim. In the story of Purim, Mordechai was the first Jew ever to be called a Jew. Mordechai Hayudi. So that's pretty cool, because I call myself a Jew, and that was the first person to call himself a Jew, Mordechai. There's 4 mitzvahs of the day: to give gift baskets, to read the Megillah, to send money to the poor, and to do a Suda, a festive meal. 4. But when you give the gift basket, did you know that it's best to have it in between? And it's also best to give it to someone that, you're having a hard time with. Say you have a neighbor that you're not getting along with. That's the person you're supposed to give the gift basket to. Because we're taught from Judaism that how do we connect with people? Through giving. So to give a gift, sometimes you have a hard relationship with someone. What do? You give gifts to them. You show them that you care, and they will have this natural instinct to feel connected to you and love you. Not to buy them, but give them things that will be meaningful. And so your connection will be connected through this gift and through the caring gesture. Okay, the hamantachen we eat, right? The triangle cookies. They are in the shape of Haman's ears, or his hat, or his pockets. I mean, which one? I don't know. We might never know, but we eat them anyway. In 1948, Jewish soldiers led a Purim festivities in the castle of a big Nazi propagandist. His name was Joseph Goebbels. So that's pretty crazy. Is there 2 days to celebrate Purim? Kind of. If you live in a walled city, I think in the times of Joshua, that it has to be the time it was built. Maybe the Great Wall of China, maybe. You celebrate Purim the day after everyone else does. So in Jerusalem, it's a walled city. They celebrate the day after everyone else. Also, I guess if you're in China. And if this is true, let me know, people in China. Now, why do we wear masks and cover ourselves up for Purim? I mean, what's up with that? I think in life we're all wearing masks, right? For one reason or another. I mean, this is YouTube, right? I'm not showing myself stressed and yelling like sometimes I do, okay? It's YouTube. Where's your pajamas? Do we have pajamas today? Put the same ones back on. Or whatever, just wear the clothes you're in. It's fine. Just get to bed, okay? I'm really tired.
Why is this house always so messy? Everything is everywhere. I don't get it.
So this is like a mask, okay? People go around with masks on. So on this day, we actually wear a mask. And sometimes when you wear a mask, like physically, you feel like you could express yourself the way that you want. For instance, the other day, I went to a kibbutz and my kids were playing in the park there. I didn't know anyone, so it was kind of like a mask. And I actually loved it. I felt like I could just sit, relax, and be myself. Sometimes I don't want to talk to people at the park. So I just sit and relax as this mask of not knowing who I am. It was the best. So I actually love this. So it's interesting, a couple years ago, we were all wearing masks. So let me know in the comments below if there's any mask in life that you want to take off. Mine would be probably anxiety, or sometimes I have social anxiety. To take that off and just be myself, whoever that is, crazy or normal. After 1991's Gulf War, what was the most popular costume for kids to wear? It was the IDF soldier, the Israeli soldier's costume. They felt like they were heroes in their time, so they wore the costumes. It was the most bought costume in the store. Okay, that was fun. I learned a lot today. Let me know your favorite thing I talked about today. What's something you didn't know about Purim? And may God always bless us. If we're wearing masks in life, may we take it off and reveal ourselves no matter if we're in pain, if we're happy, if we need help, if we want to help others, to just reveal what needs to be hidden. We have so much inside of ourselves. I think that we're maybe only using 1 to 10% of the koach, of the holiness, of the awesomeness that we are. So may God help us take off our masks and reveal our full awesome selves. And I'm sending you love, and you guys mean so much to me. Every comment is a gift. I love talking with you guys, so leave a comment, say hi, and I'll see you next time. Hag Sameach and Purim Sameach to everybody.
The month of Adar. Sorry, no, what was I going to say? What was I again?
You know,
It's distracting, actually.
that's what we're doing on Pesach. That's what we're doing on Purim. And may God bless us if we're married. And may God bless us if we're married. And may God bless us if we're married. And we celebrate the. And we celebrate.
They tried to kill us.
No, I already said it, sorry.
They failed. Let's drink. You said it already?
I said it in the movie. It's the first thing I said, but you can say it again.
Never mind.